Howdy, howdy, y'all. It's Fridays with Frank. Let's get 'em rolling. Be with you shortly. All right. Yay, it works. Woohoo. Uh, this is a good intro video clip. Good. I'm glad you like it, Brian. Oh, wait, hold on. I'm glad you like it, Brian. Really? Really? This doesn't want to... Really? You're going to make me do it this way. Okay, let's try this again. I'm glad you like it, Brian. Yes, I have switched things up so we get things worked out. Maybe once in a while this might... See, it's picky. We'll see what happens. Is that a Rickroll code? No, that is not a Rickroll code, thankfully. Come on, this stupid microphone now. No, it is not a Rickroll code. It is legit. That code actually goes to my short links, which that is a great segue there, Cyber Jason. It brings up all my links for you. So click the code, click the link. Either way, get you the links. There you go. Brian, I am not on my Mac. Well, okay, I'm not streaming from my Mac. The camera is hooked up to the Mac, which then is teleporting the video back over to the PC so that I can do things like this. There we go, now it works. So, that's how it's going. Dave Hillbilly Ham, good to see you in the chat. Hollywood's in here, fantastic. Well, you know it's Friday because it's audio is low. How about now? Okay. I apparently was not close enough to the microphone, according to Jimmy. I sound fine in my own ears, but apparently I was not close enough. Oh, that is better. Okay. Yeah. Mark, always with the audio. Absolutely. Boom, that radio voice. Ziggy. Zigward. I wish. Oh. Sean's trying to get fancy here. Try that again, Sean. I don't think Nightbot was fully turned on yet. Nightbot requires a special selection of buttons sometimes to get turned on just the right way. And if you don't turn on Nightbot the right way, well, Nightbot might not behave. Yes, I went there. Well, okay, I didn't go in for one. I did one. Absolutely. It's actually a little hairy already, so now that was just a week ago that I did that. Let's see. I just did it. Speak like that 24/7. Okay. You want me to speak like this 24/7? If Prepham Paul were in the chat, he might not like it because this is my ASMR voice, Ziggy. There you go. Cards Against Humanity Black. Tonight's prize is, and well, you haven't done a white card yet, there, Sean. So, yeah, exactly, Hollywood. 5 p.m. shadow on the top side. All right. So before I forget, because I know I'm going to forget, let's see. Is it going to behave itself tonight? Yes, it does. I'm at 2,000. That's actually an hour off now. I'm at 2,179 public watch hours. I need to get to that magic 3,000 mark so that I can then do stuff like the Teachers Institute fundraisers like Josh and Mike and those guys. So if you want to help me help the teachers get those watch hours up, the shareables playlist is in those links I dropped earlier. So go do that. Also, I am aiming for 2,500 subs by the end of the year. Can I get there? Can I? And then Twitch down here. Let's see. There we go. Frank, level the hands out, Frank. There we go. Twitch. I'm looking for 100 subs by the end of the year, or 100 followers. Let me get that right. 100 followers. Over on Twitch, they do things a little differently. So. There we go. And, of course, as always, I am in Discord in voice chat. So if you wish to join, make sure you set that habit. Let's see. What do you mean connect my encoder to go live? I am live. Jeez. YouTube out here being dumb. Oh, okay, James. My audio's softer this evening. I have literally touched nothing. So my normal live streams, I have the microphone out here. So, about 6 inches from my mouth. And that seems to work fine. But you guys are saying I'm not loud enough, so hopefully bringing it closer. No, Hollywood, I've not been touching it again. I literally, everything is left alone. The only thing I can think of, hold on, now, this has been a thing lately. The only thing I can think of is Windows screwed up my sounds. So let me open Windows Sound. Actually, here, we'll come over here to this window so that I can just drag this over. Let's see. Right click, properties, levels. No, it's sitting at 69%. So okay, we'll bring it up to 100 and then bring the microphone back away there. So maybe that'll help. Let me know if that goes, if that's better. Let's see here. Hey, Ted, good to see you. So, this is Fridays with Frank. Y'all know the drill. Yes, I'm CW keying without CW keying. Because I'm going into the V-band adapter. Let's see. You think we've spent more than 10 minutes of every show screwing around with audio and doing nothing else? Yeah, pretty much, Mark. Absolutely. Sometimes it's like that. You would think it would be better. That's there. Everything sounds great. Just remember to put a fist between you and the mic and not a mile away. Yeah, I figured 6 inches away. That way it's a little more off screen. I don't want it all the way off screen, but let's see. There's a fist. But I was thinking, something about 6 inches away would be just fine. So maybe I have to bump it to 100 in Windows, which is what I did. So there you have it. Let's see. Speaking of links. Let's see. Graceful says 7 weeks of prep for 10-minute dance performance, no different than YouTube shows. Absolutely. James. I have a mixer. It's a Behringer 1204 USB. I've had it forever. We actually, for those that know, if you were here last week, yeah. Yeah, I have a good mixer. Okay, there we go. I have a good mixer. Yeah, exactly. Oh, I just realized what was missing from this Wild West scene here. Can anyone figure out what's missing before it pops up? I'll give it a second. Okay, seconds up. The chat! I forgot to put chat up. And why is Discord not discording? Jeez. Jeez Louise. Let's hear. Ah ha ha. Oh, great. Discord changed my audio settings too. All right, there we go. Discord audio is hot. Yes, okay. Yeah, Brian, the chat. The chat, the chat, 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 chugga 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 chat 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 chugga 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 choo choo. The chat, yes. See, if we were over on Twitch, if anyone was over on Twitch tonight, that's disappointing. 0 people so far. Maybe a hype train could be started. That would be very interesting. But while I'm remembering the wait, there went the camera, folks. Hold on, I'm still here. I'm here. It's just camera decided to go bye-bye for a second. There we go. Camera's back. Okay. That may or may not happen throughout the stream. I don't know. We'll see. No signal loss. Just TCP connection packet loss. That's all. Anyway, if you out there in Cyberland want to donate to the Teachers Institute, I'm dropping the link for that now. This is the direct link. 100% of the funds go directly to Steve Goodgame and the Teachers Institute. So go do that if you want, and put in the notes. Put from where you got the link from. Ham Radio Wilderness YouTube live stream. That way people know. And then the HOA tool to protect amateur radio. That is the other big one out here. Far as we can tell, no, that is still live and active and good. So go, put your call sign in, sign it. Put your GMRS call sign in, sign it, because it does take GMRS calls too. So go have fun with that. Let's see here. And that's it as far as actual links go here, which is fantastic. Let's see here. Brian asks, anyone doing the ARRL 10-meter contest next weekend? Not me. I don't have... I have no HF, none whatsoever. Let's see. If I switch over to the radio screens, yeah, that far one over there, that waterfall, that is a little bit nasty. And if I bring the level down, I gotta bring that down to 16 to even make it look good. But then that mutes everything too a little more. So, yeah, I'm not doing anything 10 meters. So my audio is delayed about a half second. Yes, that is probably because the camera is not directly connected to this computer. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So what I'm doing tonight, Dave, is I have the camera connected to the iMac, which then teleports the signal back to the PC so that I can do stuff like this. Or, wait for it to reset. Stuff like that. That's why the video might be a little tiny bit delayed compared to the audio. Let's see here. Ziggy's gonna have a 5/8, 10-meter vertical. Watch out. Oh. Yeah. Let's see here. It's good weather in NorCal. Do it from an RF quiet location away from the QTH. You know, I might. We'll see what happens, but you know me, Brian. I am. This is the time that I have off, so I got to worry about everything else at the house. And then after Josh tomorrow night, I go to bed until sometime Sunday afternoon to then go back to work. So, well, we'll see. We'll see what happens. Let's see. There we go. Put that back up. Let me come back over here. So yeah, there you go. Dave's gonna do the 10-meter contest. That's the way to do it. Absolutely. Let's see. Gotta punch the button a couple times to make it work. So, as y'all know, it is Fridays with Frank, and as it just did it over here, if you put question ahead of the question and then ask me whatever, it can be ham, photography, railroad, what's the square root of pi, although we don't math on stream. Ziggy, summoning the apester may or may not be a good idea. You never know what the Miller Lite ape is up to tonight. But yeah, if you have a question, do it just like that, and it'll highlight in the chat. That way it'll pop up in this ever so quickly scrolling chat here. Oh no! Ziggy only had to say it once. No. Miller Lite Ape. That's your nickname, right, Ape? Hi, Ape. Good to see you in here. How many Miller Lights are you in tonight? Let's get a count on that. Or does the XYL let you to get back to it yet? And that news last night, that was something else. If y'all didn't check out Coffee and Ham Radios last night, yeah, go watch Coffee and Ham Radios from last night. I'll just leave it at that. And while I leave it at that, let's come over here real quick. Dr. T put out a new... Yeah, there we go. Dr. T put out a new video today. I'm only going to play the intro because it's quite interesting.
We have some big solar flares, a solar storm glancing below, and a launch that blew a coronal hole wide open. Those stories and more are in the news this week.
So... a corona... Oh, there we go. Pushing the wrong button again, Frank. Good job. Good job, me. Yeah, corona hole blown wide open, and a bomb was dropped in a car last night. Absolutely. Let's see here. Okay, Cyber Jason. What is the typical mix of cars on trains I work? Box, flat, gondola, etc. Good question. I am usually on mixed manifests, so I have a little bit of everything. Box cars, tankers, wood chips, auto racks. It's just a mixed bag of every car possible. Just mix it all together, put it in a train, and send it on its way. Currently working the Stockton to Klamath route, which means there's only about 3 trains that I can work. So they're mostly manifests, and they're going from Barstow to Pasco, Washington. Pasco, Washington. I had to think about that for a second. Yeah, that's the California accent for you. So a little bit of everything, even intermodal cars, et cetera, et cetera. Some of the lumber cars. Lots of fun there. Let's see here, Ted. Ape is here after firing Big Jim. No, Ted. Ape didn't fire anyone. Big Jim left on his own. Big Jim still love everyone. Boom, boom, long time, right? Right, Ape? Let's see here. Wait. Ape has slides? What? That's wrong show here, Troy. No slides here. Hey, Rob. Rob, I hope you're doing better. I saw your post. I hope you're feeling better. So, yeah, there you go, Jason. All sorts of cars. And, well, some of the contents are interesting. Some of them are, whatever. Everyday stuff. Are these guys not in California? Graceful, everybody in chat is from everywhere. There's nobody is in any single location. So my what is so jacked? What is jacked? Ape? So yeah, Graceful. No, guys are from everywhere. So like PRK Radio here, he's in Texas. 75 Ohm Ham, he's out there in Florida. Oh, okay, there we go. Now the echo should be gone. 75 Ohm Ham here. He's Mr. Florida Man. The Smoking Ape is, well, maybe in the flatlands of Nebraska. Better, okay. Yeah, Hollywood, like Johnny Cash song. I've been everywhere. Reno, Chicago, Fargo, Minnesota. Yeah, everywhere. Minnesota. Heart monitor on for 2 days. I still say it was the CW after the CWSX contest this last week and causing the problem. Ooh. Yeah, CW contest will do that. Absolutely, Rob. Well, hopefully everything is all hunky-dory there and you don't gotta worry about anything. Let's see here. Troy, Troy, actually, Graceful Troy is here in the Bay Area, so a couple California guys. Rob there is down in Bakersfield. Are you Bakersfield or just Kern County? I can't remember. Anyway, yeah. So lots of people everywhere. Graceful, and that's the fun of the YouTube and online community is you have people everywhere and anywhere. Let's see here. Lee lived in California for a bit, loved it, but could not afford housing if you moved out. Yeah, Lee, those of us here can't afford the housing now, so... yeah. So what it was... Yeah, okay, so what it was with the audio is whenever I play something on the other monitor, I have to turn on the desktop audio, which then creates an echo of me. And I forgot to, after playing Dr. T there, I forgot to come over and flip off the audio. So, that's why. Oh, yes, speaking of, who is on JS8 call right now for the Travelin' Hams digital revival? Put a 1 in the chat if you've done the POTA digital revival for Friday yet. You thought all of Nebraska was flat. There might be a molehill there somewhere, Graceful. Let's see here. Your heart rhythm was beep, dot, LOL, Bakersfield. Okay, yeah, I was right. Oh, yeah, did Mark, did you hear Boondock Echo? You see how quickly that came up, too. Boondock Echo, yes. Unlike some other people I won't mention, I have it right here on the desk. In the project, it's a top of the project list waiting to go. So, there you go. Let's see. You got 6 contents, but you did not get Mike. You got Mike before the stream started. Packdoor over JSA. Okay, Ape, I'll agree with you to a point, but you must have missed the ham radio kids table on Wednesday. Mike, the traveling ham, KE0 Victor India Mike, VIM, he's doing a digital mode revival thing. And we talked about this last month, 2 months ago, beginning of October, about this. He's doing digital revival the first Friday of each month, where he is in a Poda Park, and it is 90% strictly digital mode, and then he'll do a little sideband or whatever, to round out the numbers. But he wants to work on all the modes. So Hellscriber, JS8, etc., gonna have lots of fun with that. So, yeah, shoot him a message, tell him to do Packdoor, and, well, maybe you can make a contact with him. Let's see. Nebraska is a pimple on the flat Earth. Really? Okay, and Hollywood is correct, says Ape. So, okay, there we go. Hey, Colin. G'day, mate. There we go. I got my Australian in for the day. Let's see here. James says has done some vinyl lettering for his GMC Terrain. Okay, cool. Let's see. Oh, so you did watch the kids' table then? Okay, good. That's important. Gotta watch all the competition there, Ape. That way you're on top of things. Hey, Eric. Good to see you in there. All right, let's see here. Let's see. That is not bad for a vinyl lettering there, James. Not bad at all. That's is that going to go like across the back window or something? Or the back of the tailgate or something like that? That's very nice. All right, Graceful. Have a good evening. Thanks for hanging out for as long as you did. Always welcome to have you in here. BRB over AFK. Wouldn't it be the same thing? Well, no. Okay, so no, Jimmy. Thinking about it, no, it wouldn't be the same thing. BRB means I'm going to get up, I'm going to go grab something real quick, and then I'm coming right back to the chair. Whereas AFK is I'm going to leave whatever up and running. So, you're going to leave the stream up and running, but you're leaving for the day. You're not going to be in front of that computer for the rest of the day. That's how I was raised with it. And I come from the wee early days. Upper left corner of the back hatch on the glass. Very cool. Okay. Sounds good, Graceful. Thanks for being here, as always. Radio only works because of the big mirror in the sky. Oh, and this coming from Zigward. Ziggy. Have you been drinking the Miller Lite? Is this Ziggy on the Miller Lite hype train here? Interesting. And so is that big mirror in the sky the sun bulb that they project over the flat Earth? Is that what you're saying? Well, Brian, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Let's see. That definitely, let's see here. It's this one. Come on, Mac. Sometime. This should be a lot more responsive than this. Yeah, there we go. That deserves some fireworks for you. Let's hear it. AFK was a very good web series now on YouTube. Oh, does that mean it's another TV show that I'm going to have to go watch on YouTube, Lee? Is that what that is? Let's see here. BRB to AFK translation. Signal is 10.2, but if you don't stop 10.11, I'll have to go 10.7, 10.4. Sure, Hollywood. Considering that not even the 10 codes were all universal, sure, absolutely. We'll go with that. And Brian, to jump back to you real quick, AFK is away from keyboard, and it was one of the earliest versions of BRB out there in the early days of the interwebs. So there you go. And Colin, yeah, well, you know, to each their own. I'm not. I don't drink. I'll make, you know, if that has been said before, but I'll make it perfectly clear. I don't drink, so you know, I don't yuck anyone's yums about it. If Miller Lite is what Abe likes, Miller Lite is what Abe likes. Simple as that. We don't all drink the same stuff. We definitely don't eat kangaroo either. So, you know, we don't eat it. You might. We don't. But, yeah. So, I'm not out here to yuck anyone's yums. Absolutely. Let's see here. Troy says, sorry, but in my opinion, I would have to rear end you trying to read that font. Troy, you know, depending upon where it is and how it's positioned on the vehicle, it might be easy to read. It all depends upon what, how it is. Okay, so it's a one-way mirror. Got it, Siggy. Oh, here comes Brian with the hot take. Light beer and VK is better than any USA beer. Having tried a few beers in my younger years, yeah, okay, I don't drink now. I used to have some drinks here and there. Yeah. I can see that happening. That's here. AFK is not playing TV. A bunch of talented but poor people did great work. There were several episodes. A hood to watch. Okay. Okay. Well, I'll have to find it on YouTube. Or Lee, if you have a link to it, you know, feel free to drop it in Discord chat, and I'll grab it. Jody, don't be dissing Ape Spear. It might hurt your chances of replacing Jim on car. Jody. If I were to replace Jim after what Dawn said in the Good Day channel about me replacing Jim, then, did Dawn see something coming? I mean, that's all up to Ape and Chuck at this point. Let's see here. Beers and whiskeys are like antennas and knives. When I find the perfect one, I'll stop making and buying them. Absolutely, Mike, and hello, Mike. Yeah, absolutely. They really are. Oh, Mark, you weren't there. What happened with Jim? Mark, I'll give you the TLDR later, but go watch last night's car episode. Just gonna say that. Let's see here. Hayden would have to change my name to Furnick. Furnick then? So is that how you meant to say it, Jody? Furnick? No. See, if Jim is Jim, then Frank should be Frank, right? Or would it be Frank? He already is, Mike. He already is. As of last night. So, there you have it. By the way, folks, I did ask Rob if he was going to do late shift tonight. He said, and I quote, here we go. I'll give you a heads up. I said, so I asked, also, no late shift tonight? He said, likely no late shift. I said, if you decide to do it, let me know by a certain time, and I'll post it. Otherwise, I'll probably go a little long. And he said he'll give me a heads up. So we'll see what happens. All right, Eric, have a good evening. Thanks for hanging out. So we may go long. We may go long, folks. Go long, so long. There you have it. No, Jody, he's not even on waivers. He's fully unrestricted free agent. I mean, he has his own stuff, and he's still going to be on Hayden and T.O. shows, and T.O.'s going to be on his show, and vice versa. So, but yeah, unrestricted free agent, absolutely. Which is quite interesting. Yeah. So, let's see. Anyone got any fun questions? Because, it is supposed to be a Q&A where you guys ask me fun questions or any questions about ham radio, railroad, photography, and I guess see if you can stump me at this point. I mean, that's to be seen if you can stump me or not. I mean, actually, there's been a couple people who've stumped me, so I'm not... Yeah, oh, yeah, okay. Hold, there we go. Yeah, I know, Colin, I know. It's Saturday. But for 90% of us, it's still Friday. Let's see here. Dave can't wait for the Ham Tubers draft this year. Jody, I think we have something here. Yeah, maybe. Let's see here. Mark, how do antennas work? Mark, I'll give you the simplest answer possible. The absolutely most perfect, simplest answer possible. Fucking magic. Yeah, that's all it is. It's magic. And that should have censored properly. We'll see what happens. But so okay, we want the honest answer. I'll go with an honest answer with how do antennas work, because it is a ham radio question, and this is a ham radio channel. When you hit that magic push to talk button, the signal gets sent out through the coax and then out to the antenna, and then depending upon how the antenna is set up, and in this case, because I'm very squished here, in a vertical antenna, it goes up to the tip, yes, just the tip, and it radiates out the sides of that metallic stick, and that creates the lobes of your takeoff angle. And from there, the radiation of that signal just goes out and out and out. And if you're on VHF, once it gets to a repeater, it then gets rebroadcast from there. If you're on HF, and HF is usually horizontal or sloped or something, we do have verticals, but it then bounces off the ionosphere and back down into first skip, second skip, etc., etc. So that is how antennas work. Let's see here. Hollywood wants to know what's on my Christmas wish this year. Hollywood, a lot. A lot, but nothing at all. That's the simple answer. I want my HF to work right in this house. With the way I have things set up, I want whatever RFI in the neighborhood that has come up to just go away. In case you missed it earlier, look at that RFI on 10. Holy cow! That's what, S8 almost of noise. And this is with no preamp on no preamp at all. Let's see. 20 is not too bad, but 10's horrible. Let's look at 12. 12 is horrible. 15. Yeah, 15's not. Oh, 15, that's at the bottom of the band. Let's come up here. Yeah, 15's not too bad. There is some sort of interference there. 17? 17's not bad. We already looked at 20. Let's look at 30. 30, yeah, just a little bit of noise there. And 40 is not too bad, and again, that's with no preamp on all of it. So, yeah, not a lot of fun there. Ziggy, to answer your question here, that is with the Kronos. That is with the Kronos. So 25 feet away or straight up. Let's see here. Jody says, kid you not, my mom's cribbage tournament convo today was whether it would be light, dark, or other if you were traveling at the speed of light. Go tackle that one as a question. If you're traveling at the speed of light, then you are traveling as fast as the light is, which that becomes a 1 plus 1 equals 1 conversation. It's null and void. You're traveling in dark at that point. Because you're going at the speed of light, you are not slower than light, but you are not faster than light. You are at the speed of light. So you see no light because you're at the speed of it. It's dark. There's your answer, Jody. Rob, technically, it gets convoluted, and I can go over to... I'll pull an Izzoism here. We'll go over to the Google if we have to for this, but technically, all of us here in California could. Might not be the most direct routing. It might not be, you go down to LA Union Station and then just go cross country, but there is a routing or two there that we could do. Absolutely. Dave, you caught me on that one. That's not true. The bananas push the squigglies through the wire. Yes. If you know, you know. I'm just going to leave it at that. Jody, your hands are never full. Your hands are never full. Oh, okay, Ziggy. Okay. I see the back end there. Yeah, I see it. Okay. Let's see here. Hollywood. I blow in this end here. The music goes round and around. Whoa, and it comes out here. Yeah, that's how RF works. Exactly. Exactly. Let's see. 75. No, Hollywood. Okay, so I already answered this, but it's the Kronos from Coffingham Radios. Brian, report my neighbor for causing RFI and disrupting your shack. If it weren't for the fact that this neighbor and I don't get along already, so I'll give you a little Frank lore here. You guys ready for some Frank lore? Thank you, Colin. Yes. Okay, so here's a little Frank lore. The house next door to me is a rental property. They rented it out to the people that are there currently. Seemingly nice people. It's a couple with a handful of kids, okay? Um, I have bushes along the property line that are clearly on my side of the property. Like, without a doubt, they were planted before we bought this place, but they are clearly on the roots were started on our side of the property line. I went out there one year and cleared back the bushes quite a bit because we do live in rattlesnake territory, and I'm not trying to get bit by a rattlesnake while going to get the mail. And these were right up against the mailbox. So I cleared a bunch of the shrubbery away. Apparently, the landlord got mad at the renters. And so the renters then got mad at me because they knew that I was the one that did it to our property. And I explained, hey, this has been here, from our property side forever, so it's our responsibility. And if we decide to cut it back and whatnot, that's our property. That's what we will do. And if the landlord has a problem with it, the landlord can come talk to me directly. That's been 4 or 5 years now, something like that. It was prior to 2020, so it was like 2019. Landlord has yet to come talk to me. Well, the other day, I have the DX Commander pole, the 10-meter mast with the Kronos on it at that corner of my house. But I have it leaning in one of the trees on one of our fruit trees on our side of the property, but I have it leaning into one of the trees, the K8 MRD lean into the tree and be done. Well, I have that going on. On the camera, I noticed that he got out his 10-foot ladder, took it to that side of the fence, right against the pole. I wasn't even home, so, I'm safe there, but I wasn't even home. Got up on the ladder, pushed the pole just enough to be loose from the tree, and then set it down into my side yard. This was this last week over Thanksgiving, So yeah, I'm there are a couple other Karens in the neighborhood too, so I'm not trying to start stuff with that neighbor in particular. Let's hear, Jason. Why does purple taste like the number 13? Because it does. Simple. That's like asking what's the answer to life. The answer's 42. All right, Mark. Nacho time. What kind of chips are these? Nacho chips. Yes. Let's see here. Hollywood says so this is circling back to Jody's thing. He says there will be a Doppler phase shift at that speed, so Roy G. Biv will make an appearance. Yeah, okay, sure, we'll go with Roy G. Biv, absolutely. That's there. Dave's just projecting himself lately for 3rd round pick. There you go. Let's see here. Mike just set up a new to him TYT mobile for 220 tonight, 1.25 meters for those not frequency agile. It's putting out 56 watts? I'm sorry, I'm stunned by that. Is it supposed to be just like a 50-watt mobile? And it's putting out 56 watts? Holy cow. And it'll run it with an elk log periodic with 9.5 dBi of gain during the January VHF contest. That's 300 watts ERP. Mike, you can talk down the eastern seaboard at that point. Never put your man antenna next to the real antenna. Which man antenna? I have all my... Oh, your main antenna? Yeah, maybe. Let's see. An inverted L is like a trombone. Oh, oops, wrong one. And just for me hitting the wrong one. Let's see here. Yeah, Brian, Mike will be able to reach and touch people with that setup. Absolutely. Absolutely. Let's see here. Life short, start the drama. Dave. Yes and no. I have had more than my fair share of drama in my life, and I'm just at the give me peace or STFU at this point. Time for an HOA buster gutter antenna. The problem with that, Brian, is I don't have enough. I don't have enough gutter. I mean, my mind's in the gutter, but it still doesn't have enough gutter in the house. Let's hear. Raise kids and antennas, repeat. Yeah, no, I'll just raise the antennas, Ziggy. No kids here, no kids anytime soon. So I'm thankful for that. Let's see here. Colin says, luckily with his shack, if any interference from anything, he can get it reported and he gets fixed pretty quickly. Power company or otherwise, but that's because you have rescue group radios as well. Yeah, see, you're lucky, Colin, for that. Yeah, absolutely. That and, your government probably actually gives to what's for, yeah. I'll just leave it at that. Let's see here. Jason, what do you call someone who looks like you but smaller and faster? Answer, a doppelganger. Doppelganger. Oh, a Doppler gang. Jeez, Jason. Okay. Yeah, there's some sort of 10-meter event going on this week, James. This weekend, absolutely. Let's hear. Yeah, no drama llamas allowed here. It does rain in Cloverdale, Brian, but okay. So here's the thing: fun geology fact for everyone. If you weren't aware after however long you've been alive, and Brian, since you have a birthday today, for however many years you've been around as of today. Yes, it does rain in the state of California, but, the state of California is a naturally arid state. We are considered desert land in 97% of the state, something like that. Some ridiculously high, like it's pretty much all desert anyway type of thing. So, yeah, we are desert here. Yes, we have lakes and rivers and blah-da-da-da-da. Okay, so that's why when, Greg, K6EGG, goes, oh, yeah, the drought monitor says the drought's over. No, it's not. The reservoirs may be full for now for us, but we are overall a very dry, not alcohol, but dry rainwater-wise state. What's funny about that is if you look at the history of the geology of the area, the Central Valley from Redding up north all the way down to Bakersfield, where Rob lives, used to be one giant lake that was then fed by various rivers into what we now know as the San Pablo and San Francisco Bay, which then flowed out into the Pacific. So that used to be one giant lake, but it dried up. So yeah, we are definitely an arid state. So yes, we get rain, and yes, most houses have rain gutters, but the amount of rain gutter that I would need to even get on 20 meters doesn't even start to circle this house. For Frank, this new definition brings peace. Stop turmoil, find unity. STFU. Absolutely, Jody. Absolutely. Hollywood, that is, for the most part, what I sometimes do. I'll use KPH, which is, just a half hour or so away. I will use KPH. But, that's not great if you have no internet. What if the internet goes out? Power's still on, but no internet. I can't use KPH then to listen. So, yeah, good idea in theory, as long as everything is normal operating condition, NOC. But as soon as STHF, yeah, it doesn't get... Things get weird. What, Jason, the actual meaning for STFU or that meaning? Because, yeah, the actual meaning, that will... So, depending upon where you are in California, you cannot legally, you cannot collect rain yourself. So you cannot have a rain barrel at the end of your gutters. So yeah, pretty much, if they can't tax it, they're not going to let you do it. See, yeah, Rob has it. Bakersfield, California, the average is 5 inches for the entire year. Oh, even before they planted almond trees, the lake dried up and it went away. And then they tried doing other fancy stuff to get the lake back, or part of it back, and yeah, almost the same here, Rob. Almost the same here, absolutely. And let's see here. James says he put an image on Discord of the club logo. So let's switch over there. Yeah, Tulare County Amateur Radio Club. So, James, I don't know, with your forecall, I don't know how long you've been in the county or not. Some people get mad at me. So I go with the proper pronunciation of it. Some say it's Tulare, but proper pronunciation I have found is Tulare. Tulare. Like to the name Larry. Tulare. So yeah, that's what do you think? Is it Tulare? Tell me if it's Tulare or Tulare, because some people have gotten mad at me over the years about that. It's actually quite interesting. Let's see. Yeah, we do need new hams to promote local clubs. Absolutely. Absolutely. We need all the new hams and all the promoting too. Jason, yeah, no, see, I'm smarter than that. I'm smarter than the average bear when it comes to that. I know better than to go, just calm down, it will be okay. I know, I'm not in anything, I am not in anything serious, and I am not married, but the last relationship, or I guess situationship, knew where the boom boom sticks were, so, yeah, I know better. Now, Colin, you have 40,000 gallons of rainwater. What is that in Australian units? Because I know you did the conversion for everybody in chat, but says who about collecting rain? James, the state government. And actually, it depends. I think it's based on the county. They put a blanket, it is up to the county how you do it. and then certain counties went, nah, 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 you can't do that. Like Sonoma County, good luck collecting rainwater. If you're caught doing that, that's going to be an issue. All right, one. So to Larry. Let's see here. Jason. To Larry. Hi, I'm Larry. This is my brother Daryl, and this is my other brother Daryl. Yes, to Larry. Absolutely. Let's see here. Dave, Hillbilly Ham Dave pronounces it the way I do, to Larry. Okay. Yeah, correct with to Larry. Paul! Hey, Paul. So, Paul, is this going to be a we compete for the gym spot? Is that what this is going to become? Hi. if you know, you know. Yeah, see, Paul got it. 151 liters. 151K liters. Yeah, there you go. That's better. Let's see. Are Mike's feet really on Feet Finder Wiki Feet? Mark. So, Mark, how are those nachos? Because they're nacho for me. Let's see here. Nope. Let's see. Let's try. Nope. Just to be safe. And nope. Okay, so hit the right button. There we go. Good. There's your answer, Mark. The answer is no, they are not. Which is probably a good thing. Let's see here. In the come on, Pop Chat. In the 1970s, CB magazines had hot ladies advertising K40s, Brownings, Avanti, Shakespeare. We need that to bolster up the lame catalogs from HRO and DXC. Hollywood, you want to know what's funny about that? You want to know what's funny about that? Let me pull up the safe side of things first, and then I'll show you. Go over here. Yeah, whoa. And we'll go with this one. Yeah, we'll go with this one. Hollywood, if I really wanted to, if I really, really, really wanted to, I could just, snub it at HRO and DXC. I have models. I work with models. I could just make my own catalog. Like the Bender B. Rodriguez quote. Forget your park. I'll go make my own park with hookers and blow. Yeah. I could just make my own catalog of fun stuff. So, there you go. Yeah, Mark, the internet is weird. Absolutely. Yeah, everybody go hit that like button. Absolutely. Oh, hey, somebody put something in a chat, that was cool. Okay. I just saw that emote float across the screen. So you want a $100 gift certificate at HRO at your club party tonight. Paul, did you get that whole fiasco with the other thing worked out? Did you get all that worked out? Wait, the CQ Worldwide DXCW contest totals changed? What, is it because people submitted their logs late or something, Rob? Is that why? Oh, okay, good. Uh, Paul, Ham Alert's working fine for me. It's been blowing up with N6LY. Let's see. My last spot was when N6LY went QRT today at 17:07 your time. Oh, look, and my camera decided to do its thing again. Let's come over here. Yes, I know I still have that up. Let's just... I clear out my alerts often, but yeah, Ham Alert's working as of 3 p.m. local time. So, let's see here. Yeah, and it's working for Jimmy. So, there you have it. I don't know what to tell you. And chat, for those, as far as the models for radio stuff goes, that's one of the tamer images I have. Okay, James, I could do that easily with... Oh, okay, I'm going to share this on stream. Let's turn that off. So I could easily have this done, and the tops and bottoms would be missing, but nothing would be visible. Can you imagine the clickbait on that for ham radio? Can you imagine the absolute clickbait? Like, for let's just go DX Engineering, because we all know and love DX Engineering. If I put a DX Engineering special, come get this radio for, $500 off or whatever it is, and just have the model posed with it. Yeah, no, I could easily third party make a lot of money doing that. Hey, we got Josh from Ham Shack TV in here. Hey, Josh, good to see you in there. And is YouTube lagging, James? I haven't been able to tell. Let's see here. And Jody doesn't see models, but that's a nice rig. Jody, is that in reference to the picture I shared? Because, yeah, that is a nice rig. And as a fellow camera junkie, yeah, we'll go that way. Camera junkie. You know how fun those shoots get. You're one of the few that actually do know and appreciate the work. Let's see. Hollywood is saying his models are in Manana Gal. Manana Gal. Yeah, that's how I think. Oh, sorry about that, Josh. A timer on my phone went off, and it was medicine time. No, we're not going to 80 meters here, so. Jody, I wish. I am scheduling stuff for 2026. Not patent, yeah, patent pending works out. So we'll see what happens. Let's see. Camera junkie. Haven't been called that. Well, now you have. Yeah, camera junkie, because all the cameras out there. You know, you have your main camera, the backup camera, the side gig camera, the side chick camera. Yeah, all the cameras, Jody. Oh, I should drop the link. Some in chat might not be familiar with my alter ego. That is true. Some people might not be aware. I do mention it, here and there when I go, well, if you have any questions about ham radio, railroad, or photography, that third one is a side gig for me because the railroad's the main thing. But, Rob, my ego is altered. Yeah, no, my ego is beep. It's flatlined. It flatlined a long time ago. But yes, I am a photographer. I will drop the link, unless Jody somehow beats myself to it. But Frank's Rails Photography. And right now, the website itself is down for maintenance. So I'm going to drop the, I'm going to drop the alternative stuff. Well, Jody, if they go the way, oh, here goes the browser lag. If they go the way of Australia, I had to think about that for a second. I'm like, wait, where's Colin? He's VK. What's the proper name of the country? Oh yeah, Australia. If they go the way of Australia in Britain, in the UK, no one's going to be able to view this. So that is... Oh, no. Okay. Oh, yeah. Yeah, James. I know. Bob used to have females in his videos. Absolutely. But... we'll see what happens there. Okay, I just lost a tab here. It's no big deal, but I just lost a tab. Let me bring that back up. Let's see. And this one... Yeah, so another 4 days away for you, Colin. Absolutely. Now, this link, this link right here, this one right here, like, I'm going to make sure I can do all the things with this link. This link right here, folks. Yeah, this one right here that I'm pointing right at. This one, yeah, you're going to have to age verify on that for a lot of my stuff. And if you are... Here is the disclaimer for 90% of my work. If you are married or have a long-time significant other that gets jealous about you viewing certain subject matters that are... 18 plus in most of the U.S. and some other countries. Don't click on this or use private browsing or do it at a friend's house. I'll just leave it at that. Yeah, Jody, that's the problem. Is when I got it, I got the Pro for like 10 or 15 years of when I finally got the whole thing together. I bought like years ahead because you can do that, and yeah, I still have like 3 years left before I can even consider. But I like it, and when the website's down, it's a good way to push people to still be able to view my work. So there you have it. Let's see. Actually, I do have something to like. It's my own stream, so I can do whatever I want. But I do have something, if I can find it, that yeah, there it is. All right, let's take Jody's comment down here. So everybody gets a quick sneak peek, and I'm only going to leave this up for a certain amount of seconds, but so everybody pay attention here. You get a sneak peek at some of my work. All right, there we go. That was it. That's all you get to see. If you want to see more of it, Flickr's one way to go. Facebook has a lot of it. Once I get my website back up, I will make an announcement, of course. But I also do some drone work, too. So, for free drone work. It's not professional. It's not technically for pay. So, it's not 107. It's not 107 required for FAA. So, I'm good there. Let's see here. It is 6:17 local time. That's not bad. Last night, I'm sure people are wondering where I was last night. Well, for those that have me over on Twitch, y'all would know. If I were, I had to do something last night, and YouTube was just not the place to do it for the NorCal swap. So it was done over on Twitch. So there you have it. That's what happened to me last night. But that's a lot of fun there. Oh, see, I'm not monetized on that channel, Josh. I'm far from monetization on that. I mean, as it is, I'm sort of close here on the ham channel, but on the photography channel, the watch hours are like 1, basically. Like, it's absolutely ridiculous. So, but yeah, if and when I get to that point, I will have my 107. That way I don't have to worry about anything for it at that point. Absolutely. And, I can put, in the description at the bottom or whatever if I have to, shot with part 107 or shot for part 107 or whatever, just so that I keep everything above board. Because it is, so Frank's Rails is a business. It's a business for sure. Sorry, just that whole page, James. Just that whole page. That's an interesting model out of everyone to pick from. Absolutely. So yeah, thank you, Josh. But yeah, I'm far from monetization on that channel, and actually, I can pull microphone over. Let's see. I think I'm still logged in on that. Yeah, okay. Let's see here. I have... Oh, it changed a little bit. As of the November 30th data, because it's like 5 to 8 days behind, I have 281 valid public watch hours on that channel. So I'm not... yeah, I'm nowhere near ready for monetization there, but as soon as I am, I'm gonna have all my ducks in a row, because Frank's Rails Photography is an LLC. I am licensed in California. I am in, Frank's Rails pays the taxes, it pays everything, so I'm absolutely gonna be careful. Absolutely. Let's see here. Is Frank's #1 performing drone video found footage close-up of a drone striking a fighting water bomber? No. No. One, that happened in SoCal, and I was nowhere near SoCal at the time. And two, no. No, 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 no. I am strictly, if drone flies, they can't. So, and I want them to fly in order to put the fire out. Because, fun fact, for those that don't know, I've suffered 2 house fires in my 37 years of living, neither of which were at fault for the household at all. It was external things that happened. So I have severe PTSD from those, and then add on all the wildfires we've had here in Northern California since 2017. And like 2 weeks ago on Ham Church, when T.O.'s smoke detector went off, I had my speakers that, well, they were up loud because I was working around the studio, and I thought it was mine. I'm like, so yeah, I'm very, very, if they can't fly, I'm upset. I'm nervous. So yeah, no, that's never gonna be me. Absolutely. Colin, 1 vote for oh yeah, okay. So Siren, and the first one I showed on stream was Capricia. Yes, that's how you pronounce her name, Capricia. Both wonderful models. Funny fact, Siren, Siren, unbeknownst to us at the time, her dad is a mutual work buddy. I'm not going to say from which line of work, but he's a mutual work buddy. And he was aware of my website, and he was aware of my page and all that. And when I started promoting her work, he saw all of it. Colin, since you're 1 vote for Siren, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, he saw all of it, and he wasn't upset, but he had some choice words for her, and well, we're still buddies. We're still good, but he has yet to say anything to me. But she said anything that we shoot from there on after, we have to be very careful with what we shoot, how we shoot, and yeah, all that. Hey, Sean. Hey, how you doing? Yeah, exactly, Jason. Canadians trying to help us out, and we go and ruin their plane, eh? Oh, yeah, Colin. So you get it. Thankfully, we were never trapped. It was, for the second house fire, it was very close. 3 of the 4 of us were on the upper story of the house. It was actually this house. I was already in bed, and the fire started outside the window of the landing of the stairs, and I was the only one barefoot. Don't at me with this. Barefoot, ran down the carpeted stairs, barefoot, in soaking water with glass all over the floor. It's a miracle I didn't cut my feet. So, Jason, it's not limited to Californians, surprisingly. And yes, I'm going to call some people out here. Oregonians, Idahoans, and there's one other. New Mexicans. All those states had very similar issues. They didn't quite get, drone hit plane status, but yeah, they definitely were not very friendly to the equipment. Let's see here, James. We have forest fires? Never, LOL. James, you're lucky to live where you do, because all you have to worry about really is the smoke and the ash. But yeah, yeah. Oh, Paul, you're funny. Paul. I'll make you a deal. you get me a train ticket to Texas, you pay for my time off work, and I will shoot you and your wife. You just have to pay travel and, time off costs. That's all you got to do. And I'll shoot you and your wife. I'll shoot you. Let's hear. I'll shoot you. I'll crop you, and then I'll post you. Yeah? Yeah? Okay. Let's hear. Jason, see, so a lot of us can commiserate with the PTSD of house fires. Let's hear. How can you prevent forest fires in your garden? Well, Jade Arts, it depends upon how big the garden is. Good vegetation management is a big key thing. Keep the weeds down, keep a fire break line. So, line of cement helps. Wide breaks of vegetation help. For us, we have a city drainage ditch and some grapevines along the west side of our property, which butts up against the wildlife area here in town. And that works as a great fire break. Absolutely. So there you go. Oh, I feel sorry for you. Your dog was scooped in a forest fire. That's yeah. Our dogs in the second house fire, we had 3 dogs at the time, and they were stuck in the house the whole time until the fire crew could get everything taken care of and get them out. They brought the biggest dog, which was an 80-pound Australian Shepherd mix, out first. Then they brought out the medium-sized dog, which was like a 20 to 30-pound Chihuahua Terrier mix. And then they brought out the little teeny tiny Applehead Chihuahua mix that's like, 5 pounds at most. So the smallest of the dogs spent the most time in the smoke, and the vets gave them all a clean bill of health. But it was at that point we found out the small Applehead had some heart issues to begin with anyway. It wasn't because of, but yeah. So, yeah, I understand how that is. Paul, you shoot me and your wife already. I'm sure you do, Paul. Sure you do. Wait. Oh, wait. Hold on. Paul, is this some of your chat in here? Paul, you think Paul's a scammer and Paul's a hacker who destroys forests? I wonder, Paul, is this some of your crew here? And yes, Sean, I know you take the word shoot very seriously in Texas. Absolutely. As do a lot of us in California. You just wouldn't know it. How can you prevent your dog from getting sick in a forest fire? I do not know the answer to that. That would be a good question for your vet, though. Let's see here. Have I assimilated the forest fire culture? That's a culture? I'm sorry. That's a horrible culture to assimilate to, if anything. Okay, so I just got confirmation from Rob over at Digital Rancher. No late shift tonight, so I'm going to go as long as you guys want me to. So, there you have it. Let's hear. Do I do farming and have a tractor? No, I don't. I am... Okay. Yes, I am in a city. Well, a town. I'm not in a city. I'm in the town of Cloverdale, as far north in the San Francisco Bay Area as you can go. And I just... I like remote... This is too busy for me. We're a town of about 6,000 people, and it's just too busy for me. Don't even ask me to go to San Francisco. Let's see here. Paul, he'll even use AI enhance for you. Yeah, Mark, no, I won't use AI enhance. I will not use AI enhance. I will do that by default in Photoshop. I don't need the AI help. Let's see here. Forest fire. So, Michael, are you in an active area where a forest fire is right now? Are you? That's weird. That's not great if you're ugh. Let's see here. Colin says probably use this in other areas. What our county fire services recommend. Let's see. Let's just yeah, that's a good link, Colin. Absolutely. One thing that I'm not seeing here just off the top, and I'm about halfway through the page. Do they give you a baseline of how many meters away you should clear vegetation and stuff? Because if they don't, here, at least in my county, especially with the fire risk, the high fire risk we have, uh, they say minimum 15 meters on all the edges of absolutely nothing, and then another 15 meters out, you can have small bits of weed and shrubbery, and then another 15 out from there. Don't let it get too wild if you can, but oh hey, I just got it. Thank you, J Darts. JJ Darts, thank you for subscribing. Absolutely love it. Let's see here. Michael asks, do I support the Niners? I don't watch sports ball. I know. Hot topic. Hot topic. I do not watch sports ball. The only sports ball I watch, and it's rare even then, is actual football. Not American pigskin football, but actual football. U.S. calls it soccer. And it has to be Italy in the World Series of football. So, and thank you, Michael, as well. Fantastic. That's that's how I. So no, I don't support the Niners. I don't hate them. I just don't watch them. Oh no! Wait. Okay, Mark. Mark. Let's see here. Let's see here. James says I wouldn't admit that he or she is from Frisco. James, you know better. You know better. Nobody calls San Francisco Frisco. Frisco is a city in Texas. You know better, James. How do you protect your epic cattle from forest fires? Easy. Open the gates and tell them to move on out. Yeah, I know. I know. Here. How do you prevent your phone from dying in sleep? Question for anyone. Well, I'll answer it anyway, even if someone already answered it, and I probably have. Keep it on charger. What I do, so, like, my phone's at 100. Actually, I can just come over here to this screen here. There we go. And if I turn on my phone capture and remove the comment. No, remove the comment. Thank you. You can see my phone's at 100% right now. By the time I go to bed in 3 hours or so from now, it'll be down to like 15, 20%, and I'll put it on charger for the night, and I'll just let it charge overnight. That's how you should do it. And you only let your phone charge till it gets to 100%. As soon as you see it at 100%, you take it off, except if you're sleeping. It was at the top of creating a defensible space. Okay. Reducing vegetation for 20 meters. Okay, so you go an extra 5 meters. That's fine. That's absolutely fantastic. Oh, see, James, up here in Sonoma County, it's 50 feet. It's 50 feet by default for that, for the no vegetation whatsoever. It's 50 feet or 15 meters. So, yeah. That's there. Wait, I'm a bot? Really? Wait, has AI become sentient? Sentient? Yeah. Is AI am I AI? Jody? Jody? Jody somehow disappeared from chat here. That's the weird thing. Let's hear. See, Paul gets it. Frisco is the neighboring city. Absolutely. Let's see here. Oh, yeah. Mark's gonna stick by that too. Let's see here. Frisco to Flea Bay. The Flea Bay. No. No. And Frisco's a city in Texas. Or is it a town? Let's hear. How do I equip an epic fire in the San Francisco region? You don't. It's 49 by 49 square. Yeah, it's that 1906 earthquake, but make it bigger. So really upset Mother Nature. Let's hear. Rob, don't charge your phone on. Rob, I do. I'm sorry, I do. I don't get anyone. I don't get why I should. I mean, I understand the battery is a battery thing, but yeah, I don't know. All right, Mike, have a good night. Good to see Taco Mike in here. Frank is not AI verified. No badge. No badge on YouTube or no like. Okay, if y'all think I'm fake, what's the voice in the Discord server then that I run that people are part of? That yeah, that's interesting. Let's see here. Would it be okay to walk in a fire if you had epic enthralling chainmail armor? I would think that would be a little hot. Not hot in a good way, like you're burning yourself hot. Because chainmail is generally metal, and metal gets hot. It could potentially melt it off of you if it's hot enough. So, there you go. Let's see. How can you equip a young earthquake in the San Francisco zone? Good question. Drill deep enough? I don't know. Upset the San Andreas Fault? Let's see. But then you're affecting more than just San Francisco. That's a interesting thing here. Let's see. Yeah, drill, baby, drill. Absolutely. Fracking? Yeah, I guess it could. I mean, so the geysers, which are literally the ridge line behind me here, not green screen behind, but literally behind me across the valley, they have minor, like, 1 to 4.0s all the time. People see 4.0 on the USGS website nearby me, and they go, "Oh my gosh, Frank, are you okay? Are you okay?" I'm like, "Yeah, why?" And they're like, "Oh, you just had an earthquake there." I'm like, "Really? I did?" Let's see. Do they even have one nearby right now? Let's see here. Let me that's 2.5 or better. Let me let's unlimit that to settings. 1 day, all magnitudes. Go to maps. Let's see. And then switch over here to this. Turn off the phone. So there's my little town. Let's see, do this right. Let me embiggen me a little bit. There we go. So there's my little town right there. Look at all those earthquakes across the valley from me. Now, these are all magnitudes, so 0.8, 1.9, 1.1, 1.2, 1.5. This is the last 24 hours of earthquakes nearby me. So, yeah, that's something. Oh, wait. Tim, Turkish fembots have been detected in chat? Really? Okay. Tim, are you about that? Let's hear. Not earthquakes, just Bigfoot dance parties. Jody, we have a saying here in the... Oh, look, camera froze again. Uh-oh. Camera froze. There we go. So, sometimes I have to hit the button on the other computer in order for it to behave. What we call anything under like a 4.5 a rat fart, because that's all they are. That's all they are. Oh, hey, Mike, the Traveling Hams in chat. 11 JS8 contacts tonight in the park and multiple other activators outrunning JS8 calls well. Great night. Fantastic. I'm glad to hear that, Mike. I asked the chat towards the beginning who had made contact, and there were a few JS8 people out there, absolutely. A magnitude 10 earthquake. Those are like super duper extra rare unless you're like in the direct ring of fire. That's something, absolutely. Let's see. If you look at this link, you'll see all the rural fires today in your state. These are the pager messages publicly available. Oh, cool. Let's click link. Well, that's not too bad. Well, that's not horrible, Colin. Let's see. How may I equip a wacky fracking earthquake in the forest fire in California? Build the equipment and find out. Or buy the equipment and find out. Nothing I say here can be used seriously, because I'm just out here having fun answering ham radio, photography, or railroad questions. Let's see here. Tim, we went over this last week. TV weather people are taught not to point to things on the green screen. Yes, I know, but I like pointing. Even if I get it wrong half the time, I like pointing. Let's see here. Rob tried Mike, but never got an answer. Did work 6, though. Okay. Gray Man worked Kevin. Yeah, KE0VIM. Kevin appreciates it. Paul, that's no excuse. That's no excuse. Especially if you were in chat on Wednesday night and saw the whole live stream, you would have known that he was out there. You could have set a timer on your phone as a reminder. No excuse, Paul. Was it Alpha Charlie for Tango Charlie or AE for TC? Rob, I don't know. Maybe Mike knows. Let's see here. So apparently Mike heard you, just couldn't get a response. Okay, well, that's not too... Okay, so Rob, what band was that on? Was that on 15 or was that on 20? Because I've heard 20 has been doing some funky things lately. Like SoCal to NorCal funky. Oh. No, okay. There we go. All right, let's see here. You must work for the forest fire deep state and equip yourself to fight for them. I don't know. I think you can, I think you can, fight fire with fire, right? You know, that's how they do it sometimes. Let's see here. Is it illegal to live in a forest because I honestly love the epic, enthralling, wacky, and smelly outdoors? It is not illegal. You find yourself some BLM land as long as you follow some very basic human principles like pack in, pack out. You can camp for some time on some BLM land. Usually it's about 2 weeks, you know, and you just hop from BLM land to BLM land, and you have fun. And there, 20 and 40. Okay, so yeah, 20 and 40 is definitely having issues then. Let's see. Can you fly an Airbus 737 MAX 8 with major MCAS problems? I'm not aircraft. I'm railroad. I'm train. I have no idea. I'm not an air guy, and I don't see Bill in chat, so I don't think there's gonna be an answer. How does it feel getting lectured by Frank on a live stream? Wait, Gray Man, I was lecturing Paul. I was lecturing bougie prep-ham Canadian Paul. Never. Let's see. Oh, you had both. Oh, jeez, that's gonna be fun. That's there. So what's next month? What is next month's digital mode, Mike? I don't remember. I just know to watch Ham Alert. And if Ham Alert's not working, I know to set a reminder. Yeah, BLM folks are definitely grade A nerds, but you gotta find the right BLM folks. Not all of them are. Not all of them are. Let's see. Adjust that microphone. Just a smidge more. There we go. That's better. That's better. Okay, now I can read the latest comments a little better. Is it possible to safely and effectively live in a wacky forest without being at risk to an epic forest fire? And how can you equip yourself to fight an epic and wacky fire? Well, for starters, I wouldn't try and equip yourself to fight one. I would, you know, if one starts, GTFO. That's the simple part. Just GTFO. As far as safely and effectively living in the forest, yeah, absolutely. I mean, Bigfoot's done it undetected for years. So, lots of fun there, you know. You can go hang out and not do much for... there we go. Yeah, so absolutely. I don't think I do. I don't think I do. My life may be on let's see. As someone who works for UPS and DHL, forest fires are dangerous to try and put out. Yeah, just a little bit, but you know, it's thanks to the brave men and women that do it that we have a safe space for stuff. Absolutely. Let's see. There we go. Let's see. Is it illegal to be caught in a wacky forest fire? I don't think it's illegal, but it's probably not the smartest idea. I mean, you know, the fire crews that are fighting the fire might want to have some words with you about it. Absolutely. Let's see. Oh, yay, GP's still going. Okay, so. Let's see. Yeah, definitely respect the fire crew government. Absolutely. All right, let's see here. Oh no, Tim, what have you posted? Tim, Crayman, Tim, what is this video? Do I even want to know? Tim, do I even want to? It was a live stream? Why? Tim? Timothy? Yes, I'm using the full government name there, Tim. Timothy. What are we, why are we talking about, why are we talking about that? That's there. He posted photography. Where did he post photography? Yeah, Colin, we don't get that here. The volleys, as they're called, volunteers, the volleys, they have to fundraise for their, especially in this state, which is weird. They have to fundraise for their own stuff. They do not get money at all from the, oh, okay. They get like much money, It's absolutely nothing compared to what, say, a city department or whatever gets. So, yeah, it's not fun. At least Australia takes care of their government. What's my favorite working class government that helps forest fires to be safely equipped and therefore efficiently and epically stopped? California Department of Forestry, or CDF, now known as CAL FIRE because they went from proactive to reactive. They are one of the favorites in this household because more often than not, they have definitely saved quite a bit of the state and elsewhere. My biggest shout out, and then I do have a respectful request here because it is my live stream. Let's move on from the fire talk. My biggest shout out would be to those that come from overseas or, out of the U.S. to come help fight our fires, like the Australians that come to fight our fires, or the Mexicans, or the Canadians. All right, speaking of Canadians, see ya, Jody. Have fun. And Tim, yes, I know my audio's out of sync. I was trying something new, but I guess it's just not quite making it. The camera is going into the other computer and then teleporting back to this computer. So I don't think this is going to change it much. But we will see if I can, let's see if I can do this live. Can I do this live? Oh, Big Frank. Real Big Frank. Yeah, no, that's still out of sync there. So what I'm doing, Tim, is right now, if I wanted to... Come on, really? And my headphone falls out. There we go. So the camera is going into the Mac, which is then teleported back into OBS on the PC. Hence that slight out of syncness for audio to video. Yeah, my audio's not out of sync. I'm just binge watching kung fu movies. Everybody kung fu fighting. Yeah! Yeah, absolutely. OBS is controlled by the government. Really? Okay. Well, everyone's cell phones are controlled by the Chinese government, so, it is what it is, right? So, there we go. Tim, what is this live stream all about? Like, really? Let's really, Tim? What is this all about? Do I even want to know? And 40 minutes ago, really? Really, Tim? I'll watch it later, don't worry. It's in the background, I'll watch it later. The green screen government? Jeez, I could never tell that I was, green screen. What? Really? Me? Oh, look, it's dark in Barstow. Let's see. Let's look at the other one. Wait for the spinny circle. Yeah, it's definitely dark in Barstow. But yeah, green screen? No clue what you're talking about. Nothing to watch, just testing. Well, based on the title of the stream, Tim, let's see here. The government is so... Depends upon the government. You live in Barstow. Oh, cool. Gotta love the railroad town, right? Yeah. Gotta love the railroad. Yeah, the railroad's something I can get behind, and not because it pays the paycheck. Oh, there goes the camera again. There goes the camera. There it is. There we go. I just have to click it and it's good again. Wow. Okay, let's see here. There we go. That's better. So, let's see. It is almost 2 hours of live streaming already. Wow. I can go longer because Digital Rancher's not doing his late shift tonight. So, let's see. You used to work on cargo trains, and they are very reliable but rusty. So, see, I can tell, just from that comment alone, I can tell exactly. Yeah. Well, rust is not great, but hey, at least they're reliable. That's the important part, right? Right? Being important and reliable is what, let's put it this way. If the freight trains or cargo trains or, however you want to call them, if they weren't there, we would have a lot of issues getting stuff transported cross country. Although, not only do you have cargo trains, you also have road trains. That's something we don't have here. And that is, road trains are awesome. I want to experience that one day. The only problem with that is I would have to take a boat there. Actually, no. Could I take a... Yeah, I could take a boat to somewhere else and then fly it. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, so, let's hear. The train government are very wholesome and friendly. Sure, from an outsider's perspective. I can't say too much, but they're still pushing for one-man crews and trying to get it so that there's, nobody in the cab. Can you imagine what happens if a train breaks a knuckle 300 cars deep and there's no one to take care of it and you're blocking up half the town? Yeah, that's not going to be great. So 2-man crews or nothing. 2-man crews or just dissolve the railroad. That's what's going to come down to. They can be. Freight trains definitely can be. Cargo trains, freight trains. The U.S. calls them freight trains, so that's and that's what I grew up with, for the most part. But yeah, they can be a cautionary tale. A lot of the newer guys don't get it, but they say rules are written in blood, and yeah, they are. They're written in blood, and they're written in blood for a reason. Absolutely. So that's where I stand with that. Yes, I know the iOS wants to update. I'm not going to update right now, though. It's sitting here going, let's see. They're called train to cargo. Yes. Basically, same translation, cargo train, freight train. If they built train tracks out of wood, the metal to wood wouldn't that catch fire, though? I like the metal to metal contact better. The metal sounds safer, and it's worked for how many hundreds of years now with. Well, I can't say with no issue, but, with minimal issue, shall we say? It's worked that well for that long. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Don't reinvent the wheel. Right? All right, Mark, have a good one. We'll catch you later. I'll send you a message afterwards. Let's hear it. Would gravel or sand work for a train track because they are wholesome materials? I don't think so. I don't think they would work for actual track. I really don't think they would. Let's hear. While building tracks out of wood is cheap, they are prone to wacky, wholesome. What is it with the wholesome forest fires? I gotta ask that. This is a reverse Q&A now. I gotta ask that. What is with the wholesome forest fires bit? That's y'all got me curious on that one now. Oh, you are French. Very cool. Okay. Let's hear. Colin says, summer just started here, so we have contracted Coulson Aviation 737 for Fireliner large air tankers, Chinook, and Black Hawk firefighting choppers to help our own firefighting planes and choppers. Good idea, Colin. Very, very good idea. Let's hear. Rick says, we just need to pack the truck bearings more reliably. Yeah. That's not 100% thing. Not 100% a thing anymore. But yeah, having the bearings being a little more reliable would be great. Bulgarian. Very cool. So we got a great international crowd in here tonight. Fantastic. Get that taken care of. And bring this back up. So, going into hour number 2 here, I don't know how long I'll stick around into hour 2, but I'll stick around for a little bit. It's a Q&A AMA. It's Fridays with Frank. If you drop your question in the chat, and as you see here on the side of the screen, on my view, if you highlight your question with saying question ahead of time, you can get your question highlighted a little I'm not going to say faster, but definitely gets noticed. I'll leave it at that. Let's see. Is this channel about great outdoors? I have only just discovered this enthralling experience. Yes and no. This channel is primarily ham or amateur radio related, so anything to do with amateur radio. But I do have a wilderness bit to it where I do like to get out into the wilderness when time and work allows me. So I will get out occasionally and try and do stuff in the outdoors. Key points that Poda and Soda. I will definitely get out and do those. I have a handful of Poda videos and maybe a Soda video or two there. Let's see here. Colin will say it again. Saturdays with Frank. Yeah, but it doesn't roll off the tongue that way, Colin. And by definition I know you're playing with me. But by definition, it's it's still the fifth for me. It's still it's only 1907 right now, but it's still the fifth, so it's Fridays with Frank. Do I support Nottingham Forest? Why wouldn't I? I mean, it's Forest. Okay, so no ham sandwiches. No, I like ham sandwiches, but no ham sandwiches here. Ham is a short term for amateur radio. Don't ask me where it come from. There's many history bits to where it could have come from. Nobody has a for sure answer, but ham radio and outdoors, absolutely. Let's hear. Saturdays with Soldering Frank. It still doesn't roll off the tongue quite right. Let's hear. It's even Saturday in the UK, and we're just behind a bit. Yeah, Colin, come on. It's the United States. Of course we're behind a little bit. Look at our infrastructure. I'll just leave it at that. Of course we're behind a little bit. See, I don't do Wednesdays. Wednesdays is for the Ham Radio Kids table. And if you're not subscribed to there, you should be. The Ham Radio Kids table, it's a group of us that get together. And Tim and, I don't know if Tim's still in chat or not, but Tim in chat is one of the founding people. He's actually the one that suggested we do it. And there you go. So go check out the Ham Radio Kids table. Yes, I do know it is 3 in the morning, 0300, because I have this fancy little clock here. It shows my time zone, the Eastern time zone of the U.S., and then UTC time. So yeah, it is 0310 and 10 seconds, and it's 1910 and 15 seconds now. So yeah, and you can tell me what happens in the future all you want. I still want the lottery numbers, though. That, and I keep asking Colin, because he's even ahead of the UK. So I keep asking Colin for those lottery numbers. He just doesn't seem to have them for me. It's interesting. You would think someone, especially in Australia, plus 16 hours, is it? Yeah, at least plus 16 would definitely have the winning lottery numbers. Yeah, 1340. Yeah. Wait, how is it 1340, Colin, if it's only 11 past? Do you have some sort of time hopping device that I don't know about that fast forwards you about 30 minutes? Or are you one of those? Are you in one of those time zones that's a half time zone? Rick, ask AI. Yeah, I don't think AI would know. Let's see here. Western America is better than other parts of America and beer battered cod. I don't like seafood, so you lost me with that one. I'm just going to be bluntly honest there. I don't like seafood, so yeah, but Western America, are we talking about all of America or just the U.S. or just Canada or just Mexico or just South America? You know, what part of America are we talking about here? The eastern states are 30 minutes ahead of Central Time here. That is weird, Colin. So you literally are 16 and a half hours ahead. You're not 16, you're not 17, but you're 16 and a half hours ahead. That always boggles my mind when that happens. Just absolutely boggles my mind. Game over? What's game over? I didn't even know the game even started. All right. See ya, Hillbilly Ham. Have a good one. I didn't even know the game even started. That's funny. There. It's 11:12 in Western Australia. Okay, so that would make sense because it's, 13 past now. So, yeah, that makes sense. But it's 13. Wow, that is just... All right, 73, Michael. Good to have you in here. Let's see. Oh, what was that? Oh, that was that. Okay. I'm like, which radio is going off in the background? It's 12:12 in Eastern Australia. But Colin just said it's 13:40. And Colin lives there. Hence the name Colin in VK. Because he is in VK land. Oh, I love it. Absolutely love it. Oh, and he has a new? Where's a new? Well, programming languages. Well, that's not bad. Okay. C++ or no C++? That'll tell me and many others what side of the programming fence you're on. Meanwhile, I gotta do something. Okay, yes, C++. Well, that's good. Okay. So, that's good to know which side of the fence. Too bad Dawn's not in here. Where's Dawn? Oh, it's HRCC HFnet time, isn't it? No, net should be over by now. Where's Dawn? Let's see. Is the HFnet over? Yeah, HFnet's over. Dawn should be in here. Where's Dawn? Donald, where's Donny boy? Let's hear it. It's 14:14 in Sydney, but it's 13:14 in Brisbane, as they don't have daylight savings. Okay, fair enough. Honestly, daylight savings should go away, and it should go away during the summertime. OOP is the root of all Evo. Evo. Yeah, Evo, Frank. Frank! Arr. Yeah, evil. And the pseudoscience conspiracy theory. Is it now? Okay. Well, that's definitely a hot take. Well, if you speak fluent binary, then you know 7 and 3 is not in binary. It's all ones and zeros. Ha ha! Yeah. Let's see. Yeah. Oh, it's about time for that message already. Really? Wow. Yeah. So, reminder: it's Fridays with Frank and a Q&A. Drop your question in chat with question or at me, and it will show up in chat, and it will highlight the word question. That way, I will know it is a question. Lots of fun doing it that way. Do I sell pseudo art or hexadecimal merch? I don't sell anything. Speak of Dawn, and he arrives. Hey, Dawn. Someone says yes, C++ is good. So there you go. Yeah, I'm live because Rob said he was having no live stream tonight, so I figured I'd go a little longer. You know, keep everybody happy. Yeah, I sort of figured the HRCC HFnet was done. I popped over to that Discord server to check it out. Do I respect the syntax error? All hail the syntax error, because then that's more fun to try and get it fixed. That's all I gotta say. So, there we go. All right, let's see here. Why would the IRS want to talk about JavaScript? I mean, JavaScript of all things? Really? Don, what say you? And I will say this, in the last few minutes before I got to wrap it up for the evening, what say you? JavaScript, yes or no? Ah, Sean's using the white 2 command. So I wonder what card he's going to get this time on Cards Against Humanity Ham Radio. Or is Nightbot even going to behave? Sean, you might be out of luck. Sean, I think you're out of luck there. Let me try it from my end, because it might be, Oh, yeah, there you go. That's probably what it was, is you forgot CAH. There you go. So, Michael and JJ Darts, if you use Bang, CAH Black 2, Black 3, and the same with White 2, White 3, you get random Card Against Humanity prompts as you can see here, from my Nightbot. So you have to use CAH black or black 2 or black 3. And then, so like Michael just used Ka black, and he got my last QSO died because of, and if you use Ka white to answer it, Ka white 2, or Ka white 3, so you'll get an answer. Let's see here. Ka black 2. My new stream intro features blank. Well, Don, I don't have black 4 set up yet. I only have black 2 and 3. So got to use one of those. Yeah, what should, not like I'm going to do it, but what does my new stream intro feature? Yeah, Don, you can always try to edge cases, absolutely. You never know what you'll find out. And, hey, at least I mentioned it right. At least I said bang Ka black instead of, exclamation mark like others might do. Oh, this came in from someone else's card because I don't have black 4 set up yet. So there you go. Let's see here. My new stream intro features installing extra confusion. Well, maybe next Friday on Fridays with Frank. You never know what might happen there. So, oh, that's what it came from. Is Sean said, "Bang help installing extra confusion." There you go. And if you do bang prop, you will get propagation randomized reports. Warning, these reports may or may not be accurate. If still experiencing reports after 4 hours, please contact your doctor. All right, Rob, see you later, and keep that pitter-patterer on the up and up. And Don, I don't have that one. Although, give me ideas and we can figure something out. Absolutely. I like to have fun with this. What are my thoughts on Yule log? Yes! Is it really? It's not going to do it? Jeez, I'm just going to put this camera back to normal for next week. Yes! Really? It's not going to do it. Yes! No, it's not doing it. Okay. Let's see here. I need to add a bang gym. No, Don. although, if you do have some hot takes that Jim has said, I might put something together. I might. Oh, boy. Let's see. I'm clearly pseudo-American and wholesome. Pseudo-American. I've never heard that term for me before. That's interesting. So if I'm pseudo-American, what do you think I am? Sean, you cannot retract it. Sorry. Cannot retract it. Once it's there, it's there. I have not played Geometry Dash. Nope. I lived in JavaScript. Absolutely. I lived in JavaScript. No longer, though. No longer do I live in Java. The only Java I have is in my cafe. Oh, caboose. Yeah. Okay, Dawn, that actually gives me an idea. That one actually gives me an idea, Dawn. We'll have to figure that one out I'll figure that one out later for sure. Uh-oh, camera froze again. Oh, let me, there we go. All right, so I tried something new with the stream. The camera doesn't like it, so I'm not going to continue with the camera doing that this coming week. So I tried it; it didn't work. If I want to use it, I can use it, but apparently it's hit and miss if it does it. Really, it's not doing it at all. This is how I feel about that. Yeah. Do I play Farming Simulator? No, I do not. I do not. I play one simulator, and one simulator only. It is Train Simulator. And funny enough, yeah, I play that despite working for the railroad. And I have fun. That's about the only game I play. I do have access to Flight Simulator, but I don't use it. I don't do it. Let's see here. 24/7 training. Yeah, exactly, Sean. The training never ends. Do I sell any product, lookbooks, or merch? No. I don't have any merch for sale yet. Dawn, I'm not surprised. Let's see here. Flight Simulator is fun by autopilot, but never works. I've never done the autopilot. Then again, I haven't played it long enough to even bother. So, let's see. What does Nightbot come back with? QSB 8-year signal again. There you go, Sean. Let's see. Frank needs a Caboose t-shirt in his store. Dawn, Frank needs to set a store up. I'm worse than Big Jim. I don't even have a store set up. I really don't even have ideas for products. You know, I could probably do t-shirts or hoodies or toques or anything like that. We don't have turbulence on a train. We really don't. So, you know, that's only a plane thing. Let's see. Geometry Dash was handcrafted by wacky pseudo-American hypergamers. Well, you know, the American hypergamers, they always come up with something. Absolutely. They always come up with something fun and weird and interesting, and who knows what they come up with. But with that, let's see here. Did this last one come true? Yeah, it doesn't look like it came true again, Sean. I think I have a rate limit on how often you can use the on certain things, so. Oh, I think Tim might be lurking in chat, Dawn. I know he was in here earlier, but that's an idea. Get with the boys at the kids' table and set up a group store. That might get a little complicated. You know, look at what's happening with the car boys. Let's see. Come on, Nightbot, keep up. Yeah, Sean, I would have to go in and adjust that, and well, I am at time for the night. So, with that, let's see here. You used call white, and it came back with a hot mic and no shame. So, there you go. With that, I will catch... Oh, wait, hold on. Let's see here. Colin says, fun fact for the UV5R mini users. The pic size is not what the software says. It has to be 128 by 138 pixel BMP file to work, not what the software says. So real quick, Colin, what does the software claim? Does it claim bigger? yeah, they absolutely did, Dawn. They definitely, yeah. So I'll throw that idea out to the kids' table and see what on the back channels and see what they say. Oh, so it has to be 10 pixels bigger on one side. That's interesting. All right. With that, folks, it is 1932 almost, and I got to get a few more things done around the house here tonight. So I'm going to say 73. And oh, wait, before I say 73, before I do this, y'all want to no, John, don't go anywhere. John, don't go nowhere. Yes, okay. So they are still playing Beat Saber. That's BEAT Saber, SA Bravo Echo Romeo, over on Girls Play TV. I want you to go raid them. So click on that link that I just dropped there and go tell them that Frank from Frank's Rails Photography sent you. Until next time, 73 and pod on, y'all. Twitch is getting dropped over there right now.